Index notation. It's just a very special way of writing numbers when they're multiplied together. So if I was to have 2 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, that's quite a long-winded way to write it. I can write that far more quickly. And I'd write 2 to the power of, how many 2's are there?
5.
To the power of 5. This is index notation. So if you have to write something in index notation, you need the number with a power next to it. Okay? Quickly going to go on to primes now, boys. Primes are very special numbers. They have exactly 2 factors. That is, only 2 numbers divide into them, 1 and itself. 2 is the first prime number, and it's the only even prime number. 3, 5, not 12, that's even. There's no, after 2, there are no other even prime numbers. Not 9, because 3 goes into 9, doesn't it? No. 11, 13, 17, and after that. To be honest, boys, these are the main ones you need to be aware of, that you're going to use all the time. Alright? You need to be aware of those. This is what you're usually asked. Express a number, let's say 32, as a product of its prime factors. This is a classic question you get all the time. Yes, it'll be a good question later. So, 32 is a product of its prime factors. You start with 32. I'm going to divide it by a prime number, and it has to be a prime number. So I choose from my list. I always choose something easy and simple. What goes into 32 perfectly from this list? 2 is the easiest, isn't it? If 2 is a prime, circle it. So you remember that it's a prime. If you forget to circle your primes, you won't remember to count them at the end. Yes, this is the factor tree. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. Thank you. Is 16 a prime number? No, it's not my list. So I carry on going because I can't put a circle around it. Okay, from my list, what goes into 16 perfectly? 2. So stick with it. 2 is nice and easy. How many? See, I've circled it because it's prime. How many times does 2 go into 16? You getting the hang of this? If I have another prime that divides into 8. 4 is not prime, be very careful. 2 goes into it 4 times. 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2. Is 2 a prime?
Yes.
So I circle it. As soon as you have everything circled on the bottom, you stop. If you haven't got a circle, you keep going. If it's a prime, you must circle it. So that is a factor tree. However, the question wasn't draw a factor tree. The question was express 32 as a product, that means multiply, of its prime factors. Prime numbers that divide into it perfectly. So, express 32 as all the numbers that divide into it perfectly, that are prime, times together. So we'd write 32 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, yes. We can do powers, we can do index notation. Sometimes the question tells you must do index notation. It's a good habit to do it anyway. How many 2's are there? So it's 2 to the 5. And if you was to put into your calculator 2 to the 5, the answer is 32. Alright?